My goal in this video is to help you understand most common problem of people, and that is blaming game. It has become almost impossible these days to go anywhere and not hear people blaming the economy, the government, the systems and policies, their unpleasant management of their company they are working, the weather, and even their family for the fact that their lives are not what they would wish. Passing the buck is sometimes part of the culture and society, but most often it depends on the type of person you are. Playing the blame game is very destructive. The blame game entails blaming someone else for something that happened to you and staying convinced that it was someone else's fault. Instead, be proactive and make the necessary changes to resolve a situation. It is one of the most common problems of people. They tend to compare their abilities and success with the other people. The result is that they feel less and have a low self-esteem. You should not compare with anyone, just with yourself. You should set a goal and achieve it. Then a bigger goal and compare it with your previous goal, not with other one's goal. Every person has different abilities and limitations. Some have are in some favorable conditions that others, but that is all. They are not better, they are just different. The person who always avoid taking responsibility play the blame game, whereas a responsible person will be more likely to point out why he or she could not deliver the results and take a step to fix things. Why it is so many people play the blame game? One of the main cause of blaming is a lack of self-confidence. When you do not take responsibility for what is going on in yourself, your experience lies from a state of being affected by external things. The blaming person does not feel in control of his or her life. You will never become successful as long as you are blaming and complaining. All blame is a waste of time, no matter how much fault you find with someone else, and regardless of how much you blame them, it will not change you. If you are going to be a winner, you have to take action and acknowledge the truth. To be powerful, you need to take the position that you create or allow everything that happens to you. People are afraid to make mistakes due to criticism. That fear can inspire people to deflect blame. It is the easier, lazy way out of taking responsibility for one's own life. They use excuses rather than actually doing something positive about their life. You have two choices when it's come to a challenging situation. You can waste time complaining and wishing things could turn out another way, or you can do something about it. You often use complaining and blaming others as a defensive mechanism. You can avoid facing up to a situation and taking responsibility for it. Also, by complaining and shifting the blame onto others, you increase your sense of helplessness at being able to do anything about the situation. Companies cannot be innovative when their employees are not taking responsibility for their behavior. Not only will blaming stop your career progress, It will also keep you out of companies that have values of accountability, risk taking, and innovation. You are in your control. You own your life and you have the power to make it the life you want. You have the power to make the necessary changes to move forward and be successful, whether in your job, your relationships, or your health. Stop being the victim. Stop giving away your personal power. When you stop blaming, eventually you stop saying negative things and you will stop thinking negative things. Once you start speaking and thinking positively on a regular basis, your experience will get better and better. You need to learn to accept what you cannot change and focus on changing what you can. So, stop blaming game. Do it from today. Thank you.